Researchers have found leaders who abuse their power within the workplace cause pain not just to their victims, but also themselves. A study that has been published in the journal Academy of Management has revealed that when powerful people were rude and cruel to their colleagues, they were less likely to feel competent, respected, and autonomous within the workplace. Additionally, they had difficulty relaxing after they went home for the night. Trevor Folk, who led the research as a doctoral student at the University of Florida, said the research shows that having power isn't universally good or bad. This flips the script on abusive leadership, Folk said during a statement. Some powerful people abuse, and the sad thing is they are totally fine with it, but the effect of power is more complex than that. Researchers who surveyed 116 leaders in various fields including medicine, engineering, banking, and education over a 3-week span. How powerful leaders felt. The surveys examined which changed as they moved throughout the day. The study's authors discovered that when leaders felt powerful, they weren't only more likely to act abusively but also to perceive incivility from their co-workers. The perception absolutely, in turn, negatively affected their own welfare. While it's going to seem silly to be sympathetic to a boss who yells and belittles those they work with, folks said it's worth noting that the bosses are suffering, too. Even though your pathetic boss could seem sort of a real jerk, they're reacting to a situation during a way many folks would if we were in power, folks said. It's not necessarily that they are monsters. The study's authors believed the results of the research might make employers want to reconsider the qualities they appear for from those they put in charge. Specifically, folks said leaders who are agreeable and value social closeness, positive relationships, and workplace harmony won't be as susceptible to the misbehavior that's brought on by psychological power. Folk plans and has the necessity to explore whether the negative consequences of psychological power are self-correcting. Specifically, he wants to see what happens the day after a paysetter acts abusively toward their workers, to seek out if these bosses return to figure feeling less powerful and, in turn, behave better. The study was co-authored by Claudia Anna Lanach, a professor at the University of Florida, Min Suan Tu, a doctoral student at the University of Florida, Amir Aras, a professor at the University of Florida, and Lindy Archambault, a teacher at the University of Florida. Are there any rights as an employee of an abusive boss? While there are not any written laws specific to verbal and emotional abuse within the workplace, regulations from the Federal Occupational Safety and Health Act require business owners to supply a secure and healthy work environment for workers. Employees must start communicating with HR and upper management. Keep records of all of the interactions there upon the person and file a complaint. This enables HR to research your claims and handle them appropriately. How does one stay positive under a verbally abusive boss? You cannot control your manager, but you'll control your reaction to their behavior. Most abusive bosses feed off of your reaction to them. Therefore, the more you react, the more abusive they are. You ought to stop looking to your boss for approval. Stand back from your boss the maximum amount as possible. Once you reduce contact with the boss, you'll feel better about yourself and your job.